Willie D Live.
So, was that the first time you heard the word vapors? Like somebody
That day in
used
the
that?
mall when I was talking to the girl.
Did Biz ever share with you where he got it from?
Nah. But I mean, Biz always made up words.
Right.
Like that was his thing. He would always make up words. Like Biz had his own way of speaking. You know, Dookie Deaf. You know, that shit is the Dookie Deaf. You know, like and I've like for stink breath. Like he had so many different words for like Biz just made up words. So I just assumed it was one of his words.
Man, I know Biz was working, man, but every time I would see Biz performing like DJing, very few words. Like he wouldn't even hardly like talk on the mic. I mean, and I know he could run it if he wanted to, but he just kind of have his head down and doing like just doing his DJ. I mean, he could smoke the crowd.
Yeah,
easy.
I mean, he talk on the mic to set up the next record sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would seldom hear him do that though, because I remember watching him a couple times, and he went like, I don't know, it was probably like 20 minutes with not saying anything. Well, maybe he was on one that day. I don't know. But yeah. So where are you right now with the movie thing? Do not tell me you're not doing any more movies, man, because you got it.
Oh no! I'm getting ready to start filming one next week.
Is that right? Man, I'm on the inside, man. See, I know what be going on, man. I'm like, man, it's a natural thing for you, bro. Like, you got it.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man.
You got that. Hey, where did you get your calm demeanor from?
Where I get my calm demeanor from?
Yeah, is this just something that came to you naturally, or did you see somebody and say like, yeah, that's a cool dude. I think I want to be like that.
Nah, I think that's just the way I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, as I told you about my parents and driving Sevilles with us, but I mean, I'm from the hood for real, Willie, like for real. I'm from the heart of Bed-Stuy. I'm like from the hood for real. I grew up around a lot of grimies. And, you watching how people move and things they do, it's like, to stay alert, to stay safe, you got to move different. And that's always been the type of dude I've always been. Like, I'm not doing that dumb shit. I don't want no part of that. Just knowing, that, this ain't it.
Once you got on, did anybody ever try to extort you?
Mm-mm.
Go out in the hood, say, hey, man, you owe me.
Mm-mm.
I gave you a CD one day.
Huh?
Gave you a CD one day. Mm-mm. You know how they do.
Nah, the only person that used to drive me crazy was my
10%.
man Joe from around the corner. Every time he see me, he come pull up talking about I still got his 7 Grandmasters tape. I never returned his 7 Grandmasters tape when I borrowed it.
Yeah.
He was only supposed to say some crazy shit like that, man. But
in your opinion, man, who is carrying the torch for hip hop right now in this current generation?
Man, it's so hard to say, man, because there's so many different forms of hip hop. And there's something crazy about that, which I'll explain later. It's like you got regular hip hop, you got pop hip hop, you got drill music. There's so many different forms, so in each one has their own leader. So it's so hard to really say, because there's so many different forms of hip hop. And as I said, I'll explain in a minute. It's like, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. You guys and UGK, y'all had a Midwest style. Dre, Snoop, they had a West Coast style, you know what I'm saying? Me, KRS, Rakim, we had a New York style, you know? The Brat, was Outkast, they had a Southern style. So it's not like it's never happened before. But the difference is hip-hop fans listen to all that. They like what was coming from the Midwest from y'all. They like what was coming from the West Coast from Dre and Snoop. They like what was coming from New York from me, Rakim. They like what was coming from the South, from the Brat and Outkast. Now it's like drill is what it is. This pop hip-hop is what it is, you know? This style of hip-hop is what it is, and they don't fuck with the other ones, you know?
You know we from the South, right? We represent the South. We don't represent the Midwest.
Okay. Well, my apologies, but you know,
from the South, man. South.
We look at Texas as, you know, Midwest, but I mean, you know,
we're in the middle.
Yeah, but now listen,
we're in the middle, but we're not.
This
in
is
the
what you doing. If you say South, then damn it, it's South.
Yeah,
I can't name
South,
your sound,
man. It's all South, man.
Yeah.
It's South.
Yeah, if you say South, then it's South. I can't name your sound. My apologies.
Where are we going? Like, you know, what do you think the trajectory is of hip hop, though? You know, do you see things like improving? Do you see a new legion of hip hoppers out there taking a torch and saying we're gonna take this thing to the next level and make it better than what it is right now? Or do you think that we're on a decline?
I personally want to believe that it's improving. Right now, when I look at hip hop and see what's happening with drill music and all these pills, it reminds me of the disco era. You know, where drugs and music were kind of united. You know, it reminds me of that. And as much as I love disco, it was a cleansing period. It was a cleansing period for music. And after it went away, you know, from Shalimar.
Yeah, funk came.
Yeah, from Shalimar and all the way on up to the Mary J, R. Kelly and whoever else, you know, that you know, it's like, you know, but that disco era was a cleansing era. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's what's happening right now. I think that it's going through a cleansing era. But what needs to happen is that one artist need to really understand, that one young person need to understand how to make good music, have an amazing stage show. Don't just stand there jumping up and down with fireworks and a big-ass LED screen behind you. Have an amazing stage show. Dress fly. And be a smooth motherfucker. Be a fly dude or a fly young lady, you know?
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, and
cover all those grounds. We need that person. We need that person to set that tone. You know, these are traits that I feel like, you know, there were artists that, you know, had this, you know, and they stood apart from others, and we need that type of artist today.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, and that's coming from somebody who has put the work in and who has the respect from his peers. I can tell you right now, like, one of the greatest, I think, signs of a good artist is when that artist is respected by his own peers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you that dude. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
My pleasure, brother.
Man, Big Daddy Kane is in the building, y'all. No more talk. My guy.
Much respect.
This is beautiful.